Hello, everybody. We're here with the one and only podcast. Today, my guest is the one and only Mr. Patrice Ralph Penda, all the way from Cameroon. This guy has done it all, man. He actually made it. He accomplished everyone's dream to become a professional soccer player. Played in Europe, got the models, got all the baddies. Everybody was chanting his name, and then he decided, nah, this is not good enough for me, and he decided to come back to Canada and work here as a salesperson. Well, we'll have to do something for money. Right now, he's building a AI company, which he's going to talk a little bit about in this podcast. Has to do with transportation, logistics, basically making that tough industry, because I know it's a tough industry, a little bit easier for people in it. So yeah, what's up? Thanks for coming.
Hi, thank you, Carlos. Carlos knows my last name, which not a lot of people do. Depends on what period of life you met me. Yeah, he pretty much invited me to the podcast. We met at work. Carlos says, "Are you a top performer at work? Would you say
I am, yeah.
you're a top performer for sure?
Top 10, yeah.
Top 10.
Top 10, we're 11
So
people.
top 10 out of 11 people. So it goes to show how hard this man works. So yeah, we were pretty good co-workers, same pod, same training class. That's how we met. We started talking, and he said he was having a podcast. He invited me. I decided to be the first one. I told him if I'm not the first one, then I'm not coming at all. Because from here you can only go up, right? I mean, this is probably either the shittiest podcast you're gonna have or like the best for a long time. So either way, I'm winning. So in 5 years, we might have like Jeff Bezos on the podcast.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna remember that Jeff Bezos wasn't the first one; he was actually Patrice.
Yeah.
So either way, it's a win-win for me.
Yeah.
So thank you again for the invite.
Nah, we're good. Thanks for coming. So yeah, brother, tell me a little bit about yourself. So you came from Cameroon, right? How was that?
Yeah, I came from Cameroon with my whole family. Actually, we immigrated here. I went at a very young age. I was like 10 years old. Me and my whole family for medical reason first and foremost, and also to find a better education and a better life. Because my parents believed that here we had more opportunities, the education was better, and I said, hey, why not give it a shot for our children? So that's kind of how we ended up here.
Damn. And then no, what's the name of that? Like when they put no camp, no, like all the soccer players, they come from Africa, they stay in a camp for a little bit.
No camps. And I know what you're referring to, because like the best player in the Canadian national team right now,
Yeah.
they did kind of the same thing. But I guess I was fortunate enough that my dad was rich back home, and both my parents were working. They were pretty well off,
Yeah.
so they went through like express entry.
Oh, okay.
They came here, became teacher.
Oh.
Both of them are teacher right now, and from then, well, we had a pretty stable situation from the get go, so it was never
Maybe
an issue, I guess.
that's why you didn't
Lucky
make it
me.
to the Canada team, bro.
That's why they make it to the Canada team. Yeah, for sure. My story wasn't adding up. They're like, he didn't struggle enough to get in here. Maybe my next life.
Next life for sure. You're gonna go ask God, hey, please.
Hey, get your story straight, man. I need to make it to the Canadian team this time.
Yeah, it's nice. So after that, you became a soccer player, which, bro, like that's what every single guy wanted to do with their life. So how was that?
What part of it? Getting there, being there, or like
I mean,
the
yeah.
fall from grace?
I mean, like you come from Cameroon. How old were you when you came here?
10 years old.
10 years. Okay. So did you play it at Cameroon?
Oh yeah, I was one of the worst players back then. Funny enough, in Cameroon, when I came here, I just got a boost in everything. Like I was faster, I was stronger, I had more skill than everybody here. But when I was in Cameroon, I was just like, I was an average player. I was the hardworking player on my team, but I was also always the youngest one. So the way division works in Cameroon is not by age, it's by skill level. So when you join a team, they assess your skill first and foremost. You do like at least like a month or two. You don't even train actual with the national team. They just do technical thing like keep ups, dribbling. They make sure you're both footed before they put you in a team. And as you kind of grow up, mature, get better, they move you up the ranks. So they're not like, okay, you're 10 years old, so you play with all the other 10 years old. Or
Uh,
like you're 20, so you play with other. No, they don't do that. They don't usually do that. So that's the academy system pretty much. So yeah, back then, terrible player, good work ethic. But the thing that I had is I know I was bad.
and rich parents.
Huh?
And rich parents.
Well, rich parents. Well, okay, let's list what I had going on. I had well-off parents
Uh-huh.
that were willing to invest in my education and in me traveling. I had equipment. Well, that comes to being rich.
Yeah.
And I had the knowledge that I was bad.
Okay.
So in Cameroon, they do let you know that you're bad. They don't give you participation trophy. They don't say, "Oh, thank you for coming." They're like, "You suck. You need to get better. Get your shit together."
Damn.
So from a young age, I knew exactly what I was bad at, and I was always working on improving those. I think that's what made a difference between me and most people.
Oh,
Because like,
you tell them
I'm,
they're good.
yeah, I'm painfully aware of what I do bad.
Damn. Okay, that's good. That's good. So then, how was like the first contract? Like when you actually made it?
The first contract, you only it's like when we get a deal in sales.
Hmm.
Like, imagine you get your first like 100K deal, like you're happy, right? Like this is the peak.
Yeah.
But after that, ah, the next morning you got to go to training. You realize that life still kind of suck. The shower is still cold. You still have to run the 10K that you said you were gonna run yesterday. It doesn't change much, but you get paid every week though. So, so there's
Okay.
that. You get paid every week. You get free food. You get all the benefits that come with being mildly popular.
Okay.
So like people kind of know you. People like look up to you. They come talk to you after the game. So you feel gassed. And then yeah,
And the baddies.
you want to talk about the baddies, don't you?
No, no, not really. This is not the type of podcast
It's
that
not
we're
the type
trying
of
to build.
podcast. Okay, maybe we should make a second channel and just exclusively talk about baddies.
And we put it like in the blue page.
Blue page.
Okay, well that's amazing. So right now you are working here, sales. You've been
Mhm.
working in sales for a while. How is like being on the top of the world and then just calling people and getting mad at you for calling them?
Man, yeah, cold calling is a rude awakening because think about being a footballer as any other category in life, like a video game. Like if you put all your XP in one thing,
Uh-huh.
obviously you're gonna be good at that one thing.
Yeah.
But when you're trying to move to another field or another category, you may experience a lot of friction. And I think, as a general rule of thumb, like all of us are just bad at cold calling. I don't think there's a single, maybe, I might be wrong, but like for the general population, cold calling pretty much sucks.
Yeah.
And imagine going from a mini superstar to, yeah, get what, why are you flipping calling me? Or like the one that gets me the most is when they're so calm about it. They're just like, hey, I understand this is a cold call, but don't ever call me again. It slowly kills me inside. I'm just like, now I feel bad about calling you because if you were just the worst person in the world and you just like insulting me and all that, yeah,
Yeah.
I can bounce off. Like I don't care.
Yeah.
But if you're being polite about it and you just throw me, I'm just like, oh man, I feel bad.
Like, bro,
Shouldn't have felt.
honestly, not mean to offend you, but you suck at this job.
Yeah,
Please find something else. This is not for
this is
you.
not for you,
But
bro.
cow.
Yeah, yeah. Those one hurt.
Damn, that stuff. So you played in like which countries did you play? You played in Europe, right?
Yeah, I played in Europe. I was in Georgia. I was in Latvia,
Uh-huh.
and most recently I was in Malta.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wow. That must be fun.
Well, it is. It is.
Mhm.
Most of those places are like, well, last two at least vacation places.
Yeah.
So yeah, the weather is beautiful. Unlike Canada, you get to do fun stuff. And yeah, when you're a football player, you have a lot of free time because like you don't train 24/7. You have
Yeah.
like 2 3 hours of training,
And
and
then,
then yeah, we spend a lot of time sleeping. To be honest,
oh, really?
yeah, because you have to recover.
Yeah.
If you train twice a day, like once in the morning, once in the afternoon, like that middle, there's nothing to do in that middle during the day because everybody's either at work or at school.
Yeah.
So like you just sleep. Sleep.
How's sleeping for you these days?
These days, with my current work as a salesperson, yeah, I don't sleep. I don't know what sleep is. I miss sleeping. I wish I could sleep more.
uh, yeah.
And I have to mix working in sales and then doing the company we're gonna talk about.
Yeah.
So the workload is up there, but hey, you got to make sacrifice at some point.
Now for sure. And now, like going into the company you're building. So
Hmm.
tell us about what's up with that.
Well, I'm building a company called Myra. I called it Myra AI because it was at the peak of the AI bubble, where like everybody was getting like 20 million venture capital just for putting AI next to everything. So I was like, hey, why not me get my 20 million as well and just blow it on like investor parties and
Yachts.
alcohol and yeah, but it's a logistic company. The goal is to help trucking company and trucking businesses automate the load sourcing process, which is like I will say the most time consuming part. Because imagine you had a truck, in order for your company to actually kind of survive, you need the merchandise to move from point A to point B. And that's pretty much what Myra AI helps you to do in general, like just to brush it with the biggest paint, the biggest brush out there anyways.
It's a tough market, man. I work in as a logistics broker
Hmm.
for like a month. I failed miserably, bro.
You failed miserably or you didn't try hard enough? Did you give your best? Because I know Carlos that works with me. I don't think you would have failed.
Nah, he would have. He would have. I mean, I did. No, I hustle. I was like one thing they did mention all the time was
Hmm.
like, "Damn, like we can see you're hustling."
Hmm.
Um, it was hard. There was not like a real system. They were basically, "Hey, this is the phone." Yeah, there's people that need to move loads, so find them.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah,
So you were pretty much building a pipeline from thin air.
yeah, from zero. I would say. I mean, it was a nice place, and some people that came and did the same thing, and they
Hmm.
were successful. So it's not necessarily like the company,
Hmm.
but there was no real systems for me to follow, and I was just out of college, so I really didn't had the sauce. But it helped me a lot. Now I guess that helped me into this current thing that we do,
Hmm.
saving companies from claims, fines. Yeah.
Yeah. Health and safety and
Help and
employment
safety.
standard. Like, yeah.
Sounds yeah, super sexy, bro. That's what I dreamed. I was like, okay, I want to be a soccer player, but second in
In
that,
second thought,
I want to make sure companies.
yeah. So like, yeah, think about this. Imagine how kind of like a bit confusing it was for you and like disorienting, not to have like proper process for you to find loads,
Yeah,
even though you were working at a brokerage company, which specialize in just that. How hard that was, and imagine what it would be like for small and medium sized trucking business. Because we know the big guy, they have money, they have
yeah,
pools, that they have like employees that they can cycle around, they can hire, they can fire, they can buy for new technology. But when you're small and medium sized business, time is of the essence.
yeah,
Because like you probably speech pinching all your life savings in order to be able to be like, hey,
yeah,
let me start this dream of mine. Let me make it work. Or you probably ran away from whatever 9 to 5 you were working. You were like, hey, I'm my own boss right now and I'll make this work. So what we're trying to do is to cut that confusion. We try to cut the whole time it takes for you to go from, hey, I just got financing for my truck
yeah,
and now the new stress and the new huddle
yeah,
before my next rent payment on my truck is due or my
yeah,
next lease payment on my truck is due.
yeah.
I need to find enough load to be able to pay it.
Yeah.
So that's the headache we're trying to remove.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard with less than a truck, like a truck full,
Hmm.
because I mean, if you have a whole ass truck and then somebody wants you to go from here to like from Toronto to Montreal,
Hmm.
and they only have like two, three loads, like three SKUs, how do you call that?
3 pallets.
Three pallets.
Hmm.
I mean, yeah, it's money you lose, bro.
Yeah, it is money you lose, and at the end of the day, you don't want to start making calculation like because as a trucking company, it's not just the truck you have to pay for, right?
Yeah,
You have to pay for your time, you have to pay for your drivers,
yeah,
you have to pay for the gas money, which is crazy with the fluctuation of gas.
yeah,
So yeah, The reason I actually got into this is that at one point out of high school, because I did tell you I had a construction business before,
Oh yeah.
and it was working pretty well, and that actually helped me and my brother pay for university. And we stopped that because I needed time. I needed free time. Construction people have no time. I needed some free time, and we were only working during the summer.
Yeah.
When we stopped that, we started last mile delivery actually,
Uh-huh.
and I went ahead to Enterprise, and I rented 3 cargo van,
Uh-huh.
and I had a contract with Best Buy to deliver office supply.
Oh nice.
Yeah, so they were paying me I think $2.5 per stop,
Uh-huh.
and I was making about like 100 stops per day on each truck. I did all the math. The math checks out. I was gonna make so much money,
Yeah.
and at one point, boom, they're like, "We have no more loads for you."
Oh shit.
And the way the renting company worked, Enterprise, I
Yeah.
had to pay like 2 months in advance because
Uh
my business was still new and I needed security.
yeah.
So yeah, I lost quite a lot of money there. So I was like, hey, if this is my problem, who knows how many people out there have the same problem?
Yeah.
So I started talking to a lot of people that also had trucking company, and they started telling me, oh yeah, in order to get loads, sometimes you have to go through brokers.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, what's a broker? They're like, oh, it's this guy that just find load for us and give it to us, and then we pay them a percentage.
Yeah.
I was like, what's the percentage? They're like, oh, we don't know. Depends on your
Whatever.
relationship.
It also depends whatever the guy can get out of the shipper.
Hmm.
He's like,
So basically, you telling me there's a guy out there that does not have a truck,
yeah.
does not have a driving license. We don't even know if you have a G1 to be fair. Doesn't have a commercial driving license. He does not pay for gas. He does not pay for your insurance. But for every dollar you make, you can make up to like 20 cents.
Yeah.
I thought that's ridiculous. So yeah, that's kind of how the arbitrage idea came. I was like, if I can use like new technology and AI at scale
Yeah.
to kind of automate a load sourcing process,
Yeah.
and instead of charging what 20%, I can charge 5% because I do it at scale anyway. Why not? Let's give it a shot. I mean,
Yeah, makes sense. And like while you were working on construction, I'm sure those guys are crazy as hell. Anything, any crazy stories of construction people?
crazy story of construction people. Well, because mostly me and my brother were working on residential,
Uh-huh.
so I think the crazier people are in commercial.
Oh,
However, we do encounter a lot of problem when we go to suppliers,
yeah,
and like you see other contractor and everybody wants to get loaded first.
yeah,
Everybody wants the best materials. So like sometimes there's fight, there's bickering.
yeah,
But at the end of the day, what I like about construction is like the respect that each person has for each other,
yeah,
because we all know how hard the work is. So you won't go out of your way to be like ruin somebody else's day.
yeah.
So even if you were a dick to somebody, you might see him later and be like, "Hey, I'm sorry.
Okay,
I was having a tough day. This is what happened. My bad on being such a
my
bad
wife
person."
cheated on me.
Yeah, my definitely. My wife cheated on me. Now I have to resort to alcohol. So yeah,
I've been drunk all day, bro. Like,
and the amount of people that lose a company to the wife in construction is crazy. It's like, are you actually gonna run a construction company? Because sometimes they have no interest in it. They just want the company. It's like this guy makes money through construction. I'm just gonna take his company, and the
damn.
money is gonna be mine. But I don't think they're seeing the hard work that goes behind the scene. Having to wake up at like 4 because you have to go to all those rental places
Yeah,
to get excavator, to get the machinery, and then the suppliers open at like 7 or 9. You
yeah,
have to go pick up all the supply, pick up the bricks, pick up all the things you need. But then I don't think you can actually start construction legally in Toronto, whether it's commercial or residential,
yeah.
until like 9 a.m. So you
Oh
have to
shit.
wait until 9 a.m. to actually break grounds and
Yeah.
start working with your guys.
And you need health and safety. It's good to have a core certificate, and yeah, WSIB important. Guys, give us a ring.
The WSIB, you need the excellency
The
program, all
excellence
that good
program,
stuff.
the washroom cleaning logs.
The washroom, that's the thing. I never needed washroom cleaning logs because it was only me and my brother, and we would be peeing in random places. I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't a proper company. We could have ran it better. I think if we had run it better, we would have made a lot more money.
Yeah,
But hey, when you're like what, barely 20 years old,
Yeah.
and for like 2 weeks of work or like maybe 1 week, you get 10K in cash.
Oh damn, 10K in cash?
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
In cash, no, like tax fraud, 1,000%.
what 1,000%. Thousand, and the CRA is gonna come after me after this podcast. But damn, we were making money.
Just kidding. This is a.
I'm just playing a character. It wasn't really me doing it. But yeah, it was because homeowner don't want to pay taxes. They understand that they're gonna have to pay taxes if they pay by like
Oh yeah,
e-transfer or check. So they were like, "Oh, can I pay you cash?" I was like, "Sure."
damn.
Yeah.
Well, so what do you do with the money?
What money?
I don't know.
This guy is trying to land me in jail. There was no money involved. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, strippers.
Can we say that?
Stripper. I mean, this is for YouTube, so yeah, I think stripper is still good.
Stripper is so good on YouTube.
I hope so.
You don't want to get demonetized before you even start, my friend.
Okay, so let's talk about life.
Yeah, let's talk about life. What's happening in life right now? I mean, except for maybe Myra, that takes a lot of my time and work. Life is pretty chill, staying up to date with AI, all the craziness with VO3.
VO3.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, like you can. Do you have any crazy ideas for an AI company you maybe haven't had the time or really like the experience to run, but just the idea?
Okay, you say idea, but like, what kind of, how legal does this ideas need to be?
I was thinking about having like a modeling agency, a
Hmm.
blue page modeling agency, but with AI. I heard, I actually met a guy recently from a networking event,
Okay.
and he said he knows a guy who was running that type of business, and he was making bank.
It's absolutely doable because I also read an article about it in Germany where like this company is running pretty much a B hotel where they take live like realistic dolls, so you can go and get any realistic doll you want and install AI into the doll and do whatever you want, man. Just
Make her fight.
and make her fight, make her fight and gamble on it for sure.
Make her divorce you and take half.
And yeah, be a man. Like marry, make a doll. That's perfect for you. Marry the doll, then lose half your money to the doll.
The AI though, she knows everything.
Yeah, I think yeah, those are that's not a bad idea. I mean, there's a big market for whoever likes it. I mean, Fitpick. There's a big market
Oh yeah.
for OF. There's a big market for. I mean, anywhere where you can replace repetitive tasks, repetitive people.
Repetitive task. Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to build a voice agent.
Hmm.
So like a secretary that picks up the phone, and whenever somebody, a lot of businesses spend good money. You probably know this: construction and any other type of trades.
Hmm.
They invest money in ads, and if they don't pick up the phone, they're losing the money.
Hmm.
And then, so yeah, we have a secretary. I was thinking about calling her Sandra,
Sandra,
Sandra AI.
that's a good idea.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing is that sometimes you speak with these tradespeople, and they're not really into AI. So maybe time for a pivot. But
You know, if you had asked people back then what they needed, they would have told you. I heard it somewhere. This is not mine. They would have told you that they needed a horse that was faster.
yeah,
But Harry Ford was like, "Nah, you need a car,
yeah,
and I'm gonna build a car, and it's gonna be the best car ever. You're gonna start using cars."
yeah.
Up to nowadays, we have electric cars. So I think asking trade people if they want an AI, they're gonna be like, "Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! I just want to make a patio, bro. I just want to plant trees, bro. Like, what are you talking about AI?" I think the reaction for them is completely normal.
Yeah,
You might want to remove the word AI from it
and then just Sandra.
and just be like, "Hey, we give you a secretary that answer all your phone calls, so you just can focus on going out there and making money."
I'm doing the patio.
and doing your patio, bro, and
Well,
fighting and arguing with your wife, and hopefully try to save your 50% of whatever you build, bro. Yeah, if you can do that, I think for them it will make more sense because when people hear about AI, people are aware of AI, but not
Mhm.
really the capability of it. So sometimes there's a mystery behind it. It's kind of a black box.
Yeah.
Everybody says AI this, AI that, but how much of it is actually AI? What does AI do? What's the benefit for them?
Oh yeah.
You don't want to make people feel like they're being replaced by a buzzword.
Yeah. I also heard about a like in an Asian company that was a AI coding tool,
Mm-hmm.
and it was basically just the front end, and
Mm-hmm.
then in the back end it was a bunch of people from
People
the
actually
from the Philippines outsourcing the the job.
did you hear about, I think it was the Amazon shop event
Uh huh.
where they were like, you go into the Amazon shop, you can pick up anything, and AI will take a video of you and do the total, and you don't have to pay. You can just leave, and you'll be charging to your Amazon account or your credit card and whatever.
Oh yeah.
It was actually people in India and like in the Philippines actually watching the video and doing the tally.
Damn.
Yeah, and they call it AI. So when you go to actually business owner and blue collar people
Yeah.
and be like AI, they're like, yeah, sure, buddy.
No, that's true. That's true. I was yeah thinking maybe a different thing, but like the other bottleneck I've been having, maybe you can give the audience, the five people that are gonna check this. It's gonna the bottleneck I'm having is how to communicate with people.
Hmm.
So you can use different methods, which is email or LinkedIn,
Okay.
and obviously cold calling.
Okay.
Which well, the cold calling is another bracket, but in email and LinkedIn, it's not as easy as just like opening a email account and sending the emails. Um, I mean, it could be, but there's let's say you have to warm up the email, like
Hmm.
the domain.
Hmm.
I'm sure there's ways around it, but like when you're just starting, do you have like a good idea on how to like go to market?
An idea of how to go to market. You want a long shot?
Yeah,
You ready for a moonshot?
yeah,
Okay. The government has this program for like small and medium sized business called I think is the MD is something. It's a technology adoption program
okay,
where they give grant to small business to adopt new technology. So what you could actually do is instead of waiting for business owner to kind of pay you
yeah,
to like buy your service, it's like partner with that branch of the government and be like, this is the technology I'm going to offer to small and medium sized business.
uh huh,
The government is going to pay you,
uh huh.
and you're pretty much going to give that technology to your first ten client for free.
What? Damn, that's wow.
And you're going to be like, hey, you want to make more money? They're going to be like, sure. I can make you more money with less work. They're like, sure. You're going to be like,
I'm for
yeah,
free.
for free. The government is paying for it. Why wouldn't you take it? And then they're going to be like, let me give it a shot.
Wow.
And the goal in doing that with the first 10 people is like you can actually build a case and actually have like videos on YouTube and be like, hey, this is the program that we're running is a pilot program in Ontario for
Yeah,
the first 10 businesses.
yeah.
You get to show how your service work, you get to show how customer interact with your product, and I think overall you can get many people, you can get even more than 10 people with that strategy because like they're giving like what up to 15K,
15K.
yeah, per business to adopt new technology.
So every single business that I get, it's 15K.
Every single business has a 15K grant to adopt new technology in their business to make them more profitable
Mm-hmm.
and more competitive. So yeah, if you can approach businesses and be like, my service is pretty much going to be for free, pays itself.
That's a crazy idea, man. Like not only for me. You know what? I'm not even gonna upload this, bro.
So that's like, let's say you get maybe like 10 businesses to be like, you know what? It's free. Cost me nothing. That's like 15K times 10. That's like 150. You just made your first 150K in your AI business.
Damn, bro. And then you just find a VC and then to the bounds.
To the banks for sure. I mean, you did pretty much just show revenue. Or you can just be like, we 150K. What kind of runway is that for you? Like you could definitely leave work and be like, let me work full time on this. How long would it take you to burn through 50 or 150K?
On a business or just like life?
No, just life expenses because you're gonna need time to keep working. Because like after you acquire your first 10,
Yeah,
then it's easier to acquire the next 10. But you
yeah.
need to pay for your own life expenses so you can spend more time on actually working on the business.
I don't know. I spend like 2,500 every month with rent, food, and whatever. Like 2,500 with transportation.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
2,500. Let's say times 10, that's like 20,
25K.
25K.
So yeah, for a year it's
So
like 30K for a year,
30K times 4. So you can live for 4 years off of 10 clients
and just
and just
fail. You can
and
just
just fell forward. Just be the absolute dumbass you can be. Make all the mistake in the book. Just today, the client told me to fuck off, so I'm fucking off. Tomorrow, they told me not to call them again, so I'm not calling them again. You can do that for 4 years. You can find better ideas, find new ideas. You just got a 4 year runway, man. Just
yeah.
the world is yours, your oyster.
I've been thinking about that recently. Like sometimes one complicates itself with trivial things, and then
Hmm.
life is so easy sometimes that
Yeah.
you can just think just a little bit different outside of the like program,
Hmm.
and things start happening easier.
Yeah, and you're right. The thing is, we're so focused on like our tunnel vision, and that's why it's good to sometimes talk to other people about your ideas.
Yeah.
Even though some people are like, "Oh nah, if I talk to somebody, they're gonna steal my idea." Nobody cares.
Nobody's gonna take the
Like,
time.
bro, do you know how hard it is to start a business and for somebody to just be like, "Now let me steal this guy's idea that I don't care about," and just start running with it? It's very hard. And even if they do, at the end of the day, they wouldn't do it like you would be able to do it. So there's always going to be difference. And unless you think everybody else is better than you are doing your idea, then I don't think you have anything to worry about.
Damn, that's deep, man.
Yeah.
That's a deep thought. I'm sure the people that watch this, it's
For
gonna
the two people,
for the three people that are gonna
three
watch
people, so two guys, one girl.
it. Yeah. Nah, but well, hopefully some more. Hopefully thousands. And if it's not, I'll just buy the bots, buy the views.
You buy the views. Then don't sit on the camera. We're gonna cut that one out. We can afford YouTube to know that
Our
we
game.
gaming the system. But yeah, go to market is the hardest part. But does it really have to be hard? It's only hard if you want to approach it like you're a VC backed startup and you want to acquire like millions of people within 1 week.
Yeah,
There's not really a startup that does that. Most of startups, especially that are successful now, have
yeah,
started like a long time ago.
yeah.
So you just want your first 5 to 10 clients,
I also
make money somehow.
I also met a few people that like had I don't know 10 million in. They raised 10 million in
Hmm.
venture capital, and they were not that smart. It was not like they were running a lean operation, super
Hmm.
smart. It was like they had a good idea, some background. But I remember, I mean, not to talk bad about anybody. It's
Yeah.
a hard game. We all are trying to find a way.
Hmm.
Um, but I remember working at this startup, and then they were like, "Okay, we have this problem. We need more customers. We need like whatever. And what are we gonna do?" And they sat down. I'm sure they gotta say, "We gotta change our website."
That was the final thought.
That was,
Yeah.
and they spent like 3 months or 4 months. Like,
Changing the website.
yeah, and they paid like an agency, and the agency was taking time to build the website. And I remember this
Wow.
guy was like, "Okay, as soon as we have a better website, things are gonna start going
That's
better."
ridiculous. I think that's why I like the job that we do, like
Yeah,
sales.
yeah,
You know that there's only one way to get more clients
man,
is to flip and call them.
yeah. I was,
Because even emailing,
yeah.
ah, how much do you really buy by email, right?
I mean, I do, and I seen it work, but yeah, I
It,
mean,
it does work when you already have the brand recognition.
yeah,
I feel like at the start, the best way to do it is either like word of mouth,
yeah,
just showing up, like physically showing up,
yeah.
or just call calling them. and the more you go up, so word to mouth is the easiest because they kind of trust the person that will tell them to come to you.
Yeah,
And then showing up in person, they see you, they can build a connection.
yeah,
And cold call is harder. So the higher you go on that funnel,
yeah,
the more volume you need to make it work. And I feel like email is like 2, 3 step on the at the top. Because
yeah.
I feel like after cold calling, I think even LinkedIn DMs works better.
I mean, yeah, it works better. Unless you're a bot. You're like,
Fair
hey,
enough.
I noticed you just posted about you passing away.
Yeah. Do you want to buy health and safety?
Damn, yeah, it's hardcore, and people in LinkedIn, it's getting crazier, man. I've been recently posting memes,
Hmm.
performing pretty well, man.
Yeah, I think LinkedIn is a bit too serious. Like, you know how people want to have this company culture, being like show the company in a certain light.
Yeah,
It kind of trips me out because like, so you want to tell me that everybody at your company kind of talks the same,
yeah.
have the same idea, just same template. Everybody's just like, ah,
Dress code.
yeah. So even your social media and publication, everything is like perfect. I don't trust that.
No hats at the office.
Yeah. So something as original as like posting memes and posting something that kind of deviate from the LinkedIn normal,
Yeah,
I think can get you pretty far. That's why now they have influencer, right? Like people that post day in the life, they
LinkedIn
post, yeah.
influencer. Yeah, I mean, I don't mean to brag, but I have 2,000 connections in LinkedIn. Yeah, yeah,
But look,
bro.
look at this guy right here.
A big shot.
Big shot, big shot. So next time it comes to your business,
Just know.
you need the red carpet, you need the road treatment. He doesn't drink tap water. It has to be a peer reviewed. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I
he's
mean,
that guy. He said it himself.
that guy, like LinkedIn influencer, bro. It's gonna be.
The next big thing,
I'm not gonna pay for a single restaurant anymore.
really.
Like a meal, I'm gonna go sit down. The bill? Hey, brother, pull up my LinkedIn.
Talking about that, did you see the guy that created like the Instagram Live app where he can go live and fake like as if he has like thousands of
Oh
people watching
yeah,
him, and
yeah,
he got into concert, he gets into restaurant,
yeah. I
and then
mean,
it just shows, yeah, people, people want to be involved. It just showed the herd mentality pretty much. So
yeah,
if you can tap into that, I mean,
it's funny. You can like it has an AI, and you
mhm.
can change the comments.
I think it does that automatically as you speak to it.
Yeah, you speak to it, and people start replying. Like the bots start
Yeah.
replying to you. You can make them mean as well.
Hmm.
Yeah, I actually downloaded it and tried it a little bit.
Really.
Yeah, just the free version
And
of
it works decently well.
pretty well, man. Like pretty well, people believe it, and
Wow.
I mean that's the game, man. Just
So why don't you give us some followers here, man? It's like,
YouTube's listening, bro.
look, I oh sorry. We're doing this the right way. We're gonna grow organically until we reach like 1 million people,
And then bots.
and then bots for every 2 people. After we reach 1 million, for every 2 people that views, tens are gonna be bots.
1,000 bots, bro.
1,000 bots.
That's interesting, man. So, like, what are your next steps with your company? Like, if maybe somebody's listening to them and they run a trucking business, well, what would you like to tell them?
I mean, if you're running a business, I mean, shout out to you first and foremost because I still get food at my local store. So thank you very much for making that happen. Yeah, you can contact me. I would love to. I don't claim that I know everything about the trucking business or logistic business, so love to talk to people, learn more. If you want to give us a try, want to be one of a better user, first 20 customer, you want to try the product and be part of the evolution, the next step. We would love to have you. You can reach out to me. You can reach out to Carlos. I would love to extend a demo, some free trial your way, and yeah, maybe build that connection. And who knows, in 2, 3 years where we can be. Uh, Maybe the next Amazon, the next Uber. And if you want to be part of that, we definitely shooting for the stars, and hopefully, um, in the next 5 to 10 years, we will get very close to it.
Yeah, definitely not the next FTX.
Hey, money is money. Did he go to jail yet?
He's in the same prison with Diddy.
Well, Didi got released, so
No, he's still in jail.
he's still in jail.
He was not like there was some charges that were dropped,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not gonna get into in this podcast. But
Hey,
but some of
hey.
the charges were dropped, but he got guilty for lesser charges.
Okay. But I'm pretty sure if you see your roommate getting less charges and you guys are in the same prison, you kind of gives you fake. So hopefully the sunshine on by Crypto King and he gets some good fortune, man.
Yeah,
Hey,
complicated.
that was a mess, man. That was a mess.
That was mess, and well, I didn't invest in that, but like it's hardcore because now I don't trust
Hmm.
any platform to buy crypto.
Well, what do you buy crypto on now?
Coinbase,
Coinbase?
yeah, crypto.com. It's making it harder to take out the money, so making me suspicious.
Little by little, they're moving like yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
I mean, like your hero Alex Holmes's or Mosey says, the best investment is in yourself, man.
that's true. That's true.
You need yourself to double your income or triple your income before you start thinking about saving and all that stuff. So
And after that, all in Pepe, bro.
Pepe, rock pool every day. Rock pool for breakfast, rock pool for for lunch, rock pool for dinner.
Did you see the kid that like stream live? Like he was a little kid, bro, like
Mhm,
14, and he rock pulled like a bunch of people stream live, and he just made fun of the people, and then the well he rock pulled, right, so he took all the
mhm.
money, and then that thing went viral, and the community sent that coin to the moon. So the guy made like 30K, and then the people that got rock pulled, they made bank, bro, like hundreds of
Really?
yeah. People were mad, and then they just like threw that, put all the money that the market cap went to the moon, and yeah,
Damn, what did he do to make you guys that mad though? Like he's not the only one. Maybe because he was bragging about it and
yeah.
they were like, yeah, this screw this 40-year-old.
No, it's a 14.
40
Yeah, it was a kid, bro. It was a kid. Look at us, bro, working at 9 to 5.
guys, I'm starting it right now. If you want to do an AI Bitcoin rug pull, get on board. Come, let's do it. But yeah, hopefully, I mean, I wish you all the luck with Sandra.
Sandra,
Even though you promoted me as a CFO, well, no, CTO,
CTO.
I'm working on that landing page, it's coming in strong. Um, yeah, I think we can release. What day is this today? Saturday.
Yeah,
Next Saturday, we
next
can
Saturday.
release a nice landing page and a nice login page. And yeah, even for my own app, I think I'm releasing on the last day of July, July 31st. It is
July 31st.
July 31st. I'm going live.
Well,
Zero
that's
client yet, but we might get one or two by that time.
by that time. Well, bro, I appreciated you coming for like here all the way, and it was a long drive.
I was.
So yeah, I appreciate it, man. Do you have anything else you wanna share with the audience before we cut it?
Nothing much, man. Hey, you guys know the drill. Keep dreaming, keep doing what you gotta do, and see you guys up there.
Okay, I appreciate it. This was the one and only Patrice Ralph Penda, and I'll see you next week.
Cheers.